Hello and welcome back to Ark. Last time we had just found the sphere and go around. We accidentally pushed Nuno out of the window and let him crash into the annoying conditions motorcycle. But now I remember why we were stuck. We have to show the picture we took of the truck to some of the people so we can find the truck. So let's head right in and show the picture. We have to show the picture to Bollizei.
This vehicle look familiar to you?
How you pronounce it?
Actually, no.
No? Why not?
Why not? Because you've been nothing but a hideous, mean-spirited harpy to me? You're rude, you're mean. Why would I want to help you when you insult me and the entire police force?
Because it's your job as a police officer, even though I know how you pronounce it. We are that, but
Pity. My father never had an unkind thing to say about you, Agent Bollizei. Would just break his heart to find out he was wrong about you.
Your father? Your father, the great Sergio Van Volish, he knew who I was?
Knew who you were? Oh, he never stopped talking about you.
You're kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. What did he say?
He said you had great potential as long as you stayed away from the donuts. He said you were quiet and that you had what every cop needs most of all, luck.
He said that. Really? What did he think of the job I was doing?
He called you a hard worker, studious, diligent, and justly decorated for your efforts.
Huh. And he wasn't confusing me with the other Bollizeis on the force. He knew my first name?
Sure. He always called you Otto.
I have to say, I never imagined I made such an impression. You've no idea what that means to me, just to know your father thought so highly of me. I'm very sorry I got so worked up. I get defensive. And this job, there's a lot of pressure, all the responsibility. The badge is a heavy burden, you know.
Of course, I understand. Forget about it. This vehicle look familiar to you?
I haven't seen it, no, but... The license plate identifies it as a trade vehicle, specifically used by Suzudra for transporting foodstuffs to restaurants around the district.
I see. I don't suppose you could upload a list of those locations to my PDA, could you?
I'd be happy to. Done.
The list of businesses served by that truck was long. If the business wasn't owned by an alien, like Frankie's Bar for instance, it was owned by Suzudra. One place caught my eye though, and it seemed a good opportunity to maybe recover my bracelet and perhaps piece together what exactly happened last night. If nothing else, it was a lead on that truck, and if I wanted a story to hand to Reitherman, I needed to get moving.
and we find truck. Nice. Yeah.
Don't suppose you could take a couple of pictures if I slipped the camera in there with you, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Probably just as well, huh? They'd all come out blurry. I don't see any way to open the doors. The seal is too tight and the lock is just too smooth to hook anything onto it. Doesn't sound very reasonable. Ambar, you okay in there? No, that won't work. Oh, Nicely done, Ambar. You're very strong. Now just wait for me.
Aw, you mean?
No, that won't work. I don't see any way to open the doors. The seal is too tight and the lock is just too smooth to hook anything onto it. No, I shouldn't do that.
Damn.
I think it's safe to say this was not what I thought I would find. Finished. I'll admit I was surprised to learn that skunk cola is nothing more than colored water spiked with dish soap. How the hell it's managed to be sold for so many years without anyone noticing it, I can't begin to guess. More to the point, I suppose how the hell the manufacturer got away with selling it in the first place. But that's an investigation for another day. Reitherman's got my assignment and he damn well has no choice but to give me a passing grade. Now it's time to focus on more important matters.
That didn't take long. I figured you'd keep me waiting a couple of days at least before I got to see you again.
Ha! Yeah, well, you know, it's not a thing. You don't need to make too much out of it.
Don't worry. As much as it would stroke my ego to think you returned because of me, I suspect there's something else you're after.
You have no idea how relieved I am that you had my bracelet. My father gave it to me. It's one of the only things I own of any real sentimental value. I was afraid it was gone for good.
No worries. It's been safe in my pocket, waiting for you to come and collect it.
It's funny. I don't recall when I lost it. It was just gone when I woke up this morning. I'd hate to think you might have kept it just to bring me back here.
If I did, what would that say about me?
That you're not to be trusted? That you don't trust yourself?
Why would you say that?
It would mean that you didn't believe yourself worthy of my future interest, so you had to try to trick me into coming back.
Can I buy you a drink?
I'll tell you what. I'll buy myself a drink, buy yourself a drink, and we can chat for a bit while we each enjoy our separately purchased drinks.
Agreed. But you got him to give you one of the topics to investigate? To write your article about? How did you manage that?
Oh, it took some convincing. I just used my innate charm, I suppose.
Then maybe he's not as bad as you think he is.
Oh no, he's pretty bad, Sasha.
Excuse me, that's my boss. I have to take this.
Hey, Nuno, what's up? What? What?
It's one thing to break into the warehouse to steal the sphere, but another entirely to write an article that almost admits as much. Cunningly subtle, there's no mention of the golden sphere at all, and yet meant as a warning by its author. To what end? Blackmail or something more? This must be taken care of, Blaine, and quickly. We have to determine just how much the person who wrote this knows. This journalist, this Reitherman.
Oh,
He's either
that
brilliant or a
bastard.
fool. But a man who can write like this? I suspect he's the former, not the latter. Keep an eye on him, Blaine.
Yes, sir. It just so happens I've got a good lead on where to start.
Had Reitherman done me a favor by stealing my byline, by publishing my work as his? And worse, did this mean I was actually going to be in his debt? Was it simply destiny that brought Blaine and I together? Or just bad luck and a cosmic sense of humor? And then the sphere. Just like before, falling into my life and immediately turning it upside down. Nothing is simple. Nothing ever is. on the Ark.
And that is it for the first season. Hope you enjoy it. It has been a real good game for me. I like to these point and clicks puzzle games. So that's it, and I hope you enjoyed. I will let the credits roll for a bit, and then I hope to see you again. And remember to subscribe to the channel. If you like, check the link below to see me with your friends. Bye.
My pickaxe. Use the pickaxe to play torches. I know that doesn't make that much sense, but if I right click it places whatever is in the hotbar to the right of the tool, in this case a torch, which of course makes it so much easier.
Oh, Jane. What was Jane looking for down here? Oh, Jane.